looking for something inside the mist as he looked at the pig and he gave us his fists. He realized that poems are not really poems, and words of wisdom are truly amazing. He wrote these words in many songs, playing ping pong all along. He realized that he was a bat who ate cannolis out of his chair. He really grew out his hair and said he wore some underwear. Mr. Ken was an oracle. Mr. Ken was an architect. Mr. Ken played piano, thinking, well, he's architect. Many times I fumbled through. Many times I fumbled past. Many times I realized, really, what is the past? If there was a way, a wish or a well, some way to get out of here, if I could tell, I would know, then you would go, and somehow we would row. If there was a boat, or a wishing goat, a Minnesota hiking coat, or a Viking bowling ball that stands 3 feet tall, or even a guy 10 feet tall in a shopping mall, who would know where to sit? If I was on a toilet, I would take a shit. If I was in Chicago, I would win a little bit, but somewhere in Ohio, there is a little of it. I realize that I'm not a bat. It's not a chain. It's no more pain. I realize now I like cows, but not too big if I'm ashamed. I know that certainly one day I will fall, that I already have, and now I've cussed them all. Into the matrix we all go, thou sure thou foe, thou maiden foe. We realize that the matrix isn't real. Lucky or not, it's not a deal. If it was, then I would be real. Is the matrix really real? Sometimes I wonder, as I look up the pond, sometimes I wonder, fishing in a pond. Sometimes I think, and sometimes I blink. Sometimes I stare, and sometimes I glare. Many times, with many rhymes, many times come many times. Oftentimes, I often rhyme, but this time, I'll spend the dime. I choose to be famous, just like Amos. I choose to be bold, I choose to be proud. I choose who I am, yes Sam I am. I like green eggs and ham, and I like to say wow. I realize that I'm often glad, but I'm not that sad anymore. I love girls and I do adore them too, but I realize that I have some glue in my nose, so I made some whistle toes. So many come, so many go, so many often, all they know. If movies were real, it wouldn't be that nice, but if movies were real, I'd roll the dice. Often come, often go, often let, often blow, often inside, often out, often everywhere, once and about. Movies come, movies go. Don't believe in movies, or else you'll know. If you like movies, movies are movie, groovy is groovy, and you'll often know. So the story ends, movies are not real. Is it a deal, or is it no deal? Are you recording this, or are you not? Because if not, then I may be snot. If not, then I would be a bot. dancing like a bee smoking pot. If I was you and you were me, I would often have to sneeze. Better off and better in, and better grin than better twin. Better not than better no. I can, and I want to, and I will. I need to, I will now too. I will do so, because I am positive, and I have positive affirmations, and I am me. I am me, said I am Smee. I am me, said I am she. I am me, said I am her. I am me, I itch my fur. I am me, I close the door. I am me, I often say grrr, like a dinosaur from Peppa Pig, or dinosaurs from Peppa Pig, or dinosaurs from nursery rhymes, or dinosaurs from any kind. I realize that it's all a fantasy. They rhyme and go, and often dance with me. The demons spinning in my head, they tell me that maybe I should be, well, no, I shouldn't be dead. Because if I was, then the Matrix would be false and everything else would have been real. If it wasn't real, then it's a deal and nobody knows about the Matrix. The violets grow, the grass is green, the windows shine often at me. The eyes are purple and very clean. Carrots are good, but sometimes mean. We realize that grass is green, trees are hard, and so they say. We realize that floor is boring, but shirt is gray, so I am not gay. I realize that we're recording, and we're recording to make a scene. I realize that I am jumping gently into what's seen. I realize soon that if I get a spoon and eat some soup, then I'll be real. I realize soon, but often not, that's really just how sad I feel. Sometimes I get often weary, perhaps kind of dreary in the face. When I cry, I think of things that make me really feel often chased. If I could go into a world where I could find me just a girl, I would realize that everything would be so right in the place. Right in the place, you ask? Well, yes, it would be right, it would be nice, it would be often, so they say. It would be better than bowling ball, shopping at a mall down in San Francisco Bay. It would be better than wearing sweaters that say, I love you, or you love me. It would be better than listening to TV or watching music and eating greens. It would be better than people walking backwards with their feet. It would be better than people stomping gently at the floor and looking at me. It would be better, often so. That's what they say. It would be better, often nay. A horse is gray, a horse ain't gay. It would be better if leaves were brown, if trees were purple. Well, I already said purple. or often musk. You ask me what? Oh, that's the sound of the bell. It's time to go. There's snow. The snow is falling gently from the sky as they reach and sing us a lullaby. The snow is falling, they may say. The snow is falling gently into a bay. out of wisdom, out of words, out of righteous knowledge, I have realized that every day is January 22nd. Every day is February 22nd. Every day is March 22nd. Every day is April 1st. Every day is February 14th. And I have realized that I am clean. I realize that there is no curse, none thus the worst. There is no alcohol. There is no pills. Except for I take my pills every day because I want to stay away from the bad monsters that give me chills. If I was realizing that leaves were flowers, then I would have had superpowers. If I was realizing that life was better, then I would have really wore a sweater. Anytime and any way, anywhere, you can just pray. So keep this in your heart. Do not fart. Or else that would be weird and I would decay. Jehovah says thank you. And Jehovah says hooray.